This is Sebastian Coe, aka the biggest and most prominent slave owner in track and field. He's over the plantation that we call World Athletics. And we know one thing about slave owners, they don't really care about their slaves, the well-being of their slaves, the financial incentives in which their slaves receive. They just want to show that they're slaves, that they're in charge, bottom line. Now, one thing we can all agree of, half of something is better than 100% of nothing. Grand Slam track didn't have the bread to pay their athletes, so they raised some money and they paid the athletes half of what they owed them. Some athletes won $100,000, they end up getting $50,000. Some athletes won $50,000, they end up getting $25,000. But Lord slave owner Sebastian Coe over the World Athletics plantation came in and said, track and field is what I run. And I dictate what go on in track and field and what go on with my slaves, aka the athletes. And World Athletics and Sebastian Coe said that Michael Johnson, you not gonna be able to pay them 50%. You gonna pay them the whole thing or they can't get nothing. And them getting nothing, that would mean that Grand Slam would have to pay or would have to file for bankruptcy. But you might be asking, how would they get nothing? They already got half of the money that they're owed. Says the athletes who have so far been paid half of what they are owed by Michael Johnson fronted Grand Slam track could be forced to hand back the money if the organization filed for bankruptcy, which is fucking crazy. So in this instance, I can't even blame Michael Johnson because at least he was willing to give 70,000, 80,000 of what he did have to these bums, in which I wouldn't give their ass shit, but he tried to at least do the right thing with what he had. But King slave owner said, man, don't give them slaves nothing. And plus, it's bad because World Athletics and the Diamond League were attempting to sabotage Grand Slam when they first launched, before they even had their first event. So they set them up to fail because they were attempting to pay the athletes way more than World Athletics and the Diamond League were willing to pay them. So they talked bad about it, had the top athletes who weren't participating to talk bad about it. And then when it failed, they not even letting the athletes even get a portion of what they're owed.